Hello, Internet. So yeah, Square Enix E3 2015 press conference, going over what just happened, our gut reactions and stuff. So yeah, they opened with a Just Cause 3 trailer. Not sure if it was new, whatever, but that's what they started with. So yeah,
So, before we go on, we should say that this was not a good conference. Or maybe they were just from a different time period because it was very wordy and not much was shown.
yes, a lot
And
of time spent giving speeches before things when it could have just been no announcement or no introduction really needed. Let's just go
yeah,
on to the next thing and show it. But
in fact, like the Just Cause one, he said all this stuff about Just Cause, and then the trailer played, and everything he said was in the trailer. Like there was actually a narrator in the trailer saying the stuff that he said, and it was just like, why was that guy even there? I mean, show his face, sure, but that doesn't take the time that it took him. Yeah, it was very okay. Continue.
so yeah, Just Cause 3 coming out December 1st this year. So that happened, and then Square Enix Collective Initiative. I don't remember what that was. I just typed it. So that
It's it's their thing where indie games or indie developers can submit to Square Enix, and if they think it's cool enough, then they feature it on the site, and then people will vote on them, and the ones that get the most votes get support in some capacity from Square Enix.
It's pretty much what Sony did for Yu Suzuki yesterday. Like, oh,
Mm.
like support their Kickstarter. We are not going to do anything, but support their Kickstarter.
Boom.
and then after that they showed the Just Cause 3 the thing Trioptical was talking about, where it's like came out, talked about it, and then the trailer narrating all the features in the game. And then I slowly grew to like Just Cause because I haven't played the second one. I have it, but I backlog whatever. And so I was like, this is kind of like another Mercenaries game if it had not gotten killed and not been made again after the second one. But hey, whatever. So yeah, woohoo! Open world, crazy destructibility, fun times. So yeah, I'm pumped.
I wonder if you're going to be super powerful at the beginning of that game, or you have to like upgrade all the stuff. Because they showed this crazy thing where it's like he shot, I think it was like 4 or 5 tethers into a like a wireless tower, and then retracted them all, and it pulled down the tower.
I imagine you'd have to start somewhat not super awesome and have to like upgrade yourself up.
But you see that he has infinite C4.
Yeah. It's like the developer mode, but it's the game.
And then there's this weird new Nier presentation they had. They had like a really short snippet of, I'm guessing, gameplay or just the game itself. And there's like a dude in some weird mask and the dude from the game talking about it. And then, no release date, just more information later on this year about it. So I'm guessing TGS maybe, so we'll see.
They said more information fall 2015. It's only PS4 announced. I'm calling it near squiggly because that's what it looked like. Because apparently even the subtitle is a secret.
And then we got some, well, not really more Rise of the Tomb Raider, but Rise of the Tomb Raider was shown again.
It was weird. Like, so I from the wording the guy was saying, like they were supposed to show something and then they never showed it. Like, oh, here's a new tomb or whatever,
Yeah.
and then it never happened.
Let's see. Hitman Go, Hitman Mobile. Oh, this is the mobile part. We were actually in chat for a bit for this one, so like we were like, Gamer was like, every time I hear mobile, I go to the bathroom or something. And I was like, there should be like an E3 drinking game or something, where it's like every time there's like a mobile game comes out, it's like take a shot or something.
Although, well, so they announced Lara Croft Go, right?
Yeah.
Which is like a turn-based Lara Croft mobile experience. their mobile games look really good. I don't. I think I have Hitman Go, but I haven't played it yet, so I'm not sure what it's like.
Oh, it's just like you take one turn, and then like the enemy wave takes a turn as well, moving. But
Ah,
they're on a set pattern, so you have to figure out the best way to get to your target without encountering them.
huh. So yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool. I don't know, like Tekken. If these games were, say, on Vita, it would be they would feel different to you. I think, right?
Yeah.
It's just because it's cell phone games that
It's not on a platform I care about, so yeah, F 'em. I mean, well, that's not the reason I'm saying F them. I mean, they probably like play. I mean, yeah, like you say, like if it was on like a Vita, it would play differently because it'd have like traditional controls of like
Mm.
thumbstick and buttons.
Well, Vita is a touchscreen, so you can play it on the Vita.
I'm just saying. So after the Hitman Go, Hitman Mobile, Aircraft Go section, there's like some montage. Final Fantasy 15 was in there. Some other game was in there. Whatever. They didn't really say anything about it, so it doesn't matter because it was a montage. And then they showed their Final Fantasy 7 remake again, and dude was saying stuff in, or was I don't think this was the part when he was saying stuff in Japanese. That was the next part because they showed this and wait, no, maybe it was
No,
because
it
they
was
showed
What?
the Kingdom Hearts trailer and then like they showed all this stuff, or is that before?
No,
it was
he
that.
so he came on and he was like there was no translator, and then they showed the 7 trailer again, and then he talked about how yeah we've just started making this thing, so wait for more information.
Yeah, it's like, and
Like
then like at the end of the trailer it said in development. There's no date. I was
No,
like,
it says wait for winter for more
oh, that's
information.
right.
yeah,
I'm thinking of a different part.
Kingdom Hearts was the one that
Yeah.
said now in development.
Yeah. So what's in
Just like
what's in winter that they're what events in winter that they could say it? Is it
PSX, maybe?
PSX?
PSX hopefully.
Ooh, maybe.
And then
And
Kingdom
then-
Hearts Unchained, we all thought it was like a giant troll because like there's a Kingdom Hearts logo on the screen, or Disney logo popped up, and we're like, oh, Kingdom Hearts, they're gonna show something. This is
It
also
was a
part
giant troll.
without the translator. Yeah, we're like, oh, Kingdom Hearts 3, and then it's like, oh, it's a mobile game of Kingdom Hearts. Ugh. RPGs are not happy.
Mm.
It was pretty funny.
In fact, I think he was saying, or the trailer says something like, "Oh, to know about the future, you gotta relive the past." And so, is it? I wasn't paying attention at this point. I was like,
No, and then they
what?
said it's like a tie-in to 3.
Oh, okay. So it's not another retelling of the first one or the first two,
You never
or maybe it
know.
No,
is.
I think it's just like taking stages from the previous games and then like it leads up into 3.
Okay.
That's from I understood it, but it's a mobile game. And it's a dedicated game. That's like what's killing me. It's like
Oh,
really?
you're back.
No, it's just pizza.
Yeah, pizza.
I want pizza, but that's what gave me this thing. Some bad chicken. Oh my god, some bad chicken. But yeah, that was weird. It's a dedicated game that you only get on mobile that ties into 3, which we don't know when that's coming out.
Man, I can't remember a time when we could like hear about Square Enix games, be excited, and then a little while later they would come out.
Like the only game that's coming out this year is Hitman, and that I know we're leading up into it, but like that was a weird reveal because it seems like it's only gonna be like a digital release from what he was talking about.
Yeah,
And they're just gonna add to it over time.
Yeah. So it seemed like it wasn't gonna be like more of this guy's story. It was gonna be just like before Absolution, there was a Hitman Sniper Challenge that they released, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, I guess the way to look at it would be maybe it's a 3D, HD console version of Hitman Go, but instead of being turn-based, it's real time.
Yeah.
That might be kind of cool.
Yeah. Cross my fingers for that one. So we left off with Kingdom Hearts Unchained, right? That's,
Yeah.
that's
Yep.
the title. Kind of weird that it went from Unchained from Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Then to the big one.
Yep. Kingdom Hearts 3.
And then at the
Looks
end it
good.
said in development.
Yes.
Now in development. It's like, was it not in development before? Because they
All
showed that
that.
same segment where it's like they're fighting that huge rock monster thing, the real roller coaster, not roller coaster, train thing. But yeah, it looks good. And there's like two people that like, oh, I don't know about the Keyblade. Oh, don't kid me, you know about it. Like, okay, who are these cats? Like, I don't know.
Apparently RPG knows who they are, but I'm not gonna say because it might be spoilerific, so I've
Yeah.
never put who on there. So yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
And then World of Final Fantasy, which I think is also, is that coming out next year or this year?
Next year.
Okay, yeah.
Next year. Yeah, I guess he basically said he wanted to make a new Final Fantasy for people who
Everybody.
can't get into Final Fantasy now because they feel like it's the 14th one. So it was World of Final Fantasy is supposed to be built around 3 pillars of a totally new art style, really simple battle system, and a third thing which I cannot remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. So,
So is it pretty much like the theater rhythm of Final Fantasy as an RPG?
Maybe. I mean, they're making a lot of games like that recently. Like Record Keepers is like that.
Yeah.
And like the Dissidia series is kind of like that, except it's more, very action orientated. I don't know. Why do the it looks like the protagonists? Why do they look like Kingdom Hearts characters?
I don't know. Maybe it's the art style that they're using across the games now.
Mm,
Who knows? I'll check it out though.
so many questions.
And then Hitman, I'm really liking the new Hitman. I like what they're like the way they're showing it anyway, where it seems like there's a world, it's open world, like all the objectives are you can approach it the way you want to, and they're basically just gonna keep updating the game with new contracts to like go kill this person or go kill
Yeah.
this target, and like you can just go in, play it how you want to play it, and then there's also some other mode. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like you can take out a target and then like I think this
Oh,
is an absolution.
it's contracts from Absolution, yeah.
Yeah, and like be like, okay, I did this. Let's see how you can do it, and then just challenge your friends or whatever. So yeah,
Yeah. The coolest thing was like if there's a target and it's like you go past a certain date, like he just like
disappear.
you can't kill him anymore.
Yeah,
That's cool. Looks good.
Apparently coming out this year. That's crazy.
that's your thing. 'Cause we saw the trailer, or we saw a different trailer at the Sony thing, but there was no date, and then this one's like December 8th. So
Yeah.
looking forward to that now. Man, I
Did-
haven't like pre-ordered so many games the next 2 months. Get my fall list lined up.
Did they announce was there exclusive content for Hitman?
It was. There was
think it was
missions that
contracts,
were
yeah.
like extra contracts that were like exclusive to PS4. I think.
Was that Assassin's Creed or Hitman?
Hey man.
That was
It was
Hitman.
Hitman? Okay.
Then there was a second montage. I don't remember what was in it, so whatever. And then they showed Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness 2016. And I gotta say, I'm gonna punch myself in the face here. I was all like, oh, the PS3 version is gonna weigh down the PS4 version, but it looks amazing. And there's like seamless transition between your adventuring, exploring, and the battles. And I'm like, yep, sign me up for that, because that is some effing next gen stuff I would like to have in my effing RPG experience, JRPG experience. I was like, yep, I'm on board now on this game. They just like showed a group of enemies. They ran up to them. There's like a thingy above one of them, and it was like battle. And it's like boom, you're already there. Like no load screen or like no screen breaking and action or like weirdness. So it's like that's cool.
You haven't played Final Fantasy 15
Nope.
because that's what it is,
Yep.
basically.
15 is like that too.
Oh well.
So this one has 6 characters in your party
Well,
so far that they've shown.
I prefer the traditional turn-based ATB style of Final Fantasy games. Not the action version of Let's Use Kingdom Hearts Combat. Yeah. It's not even an actual Final Fantasy game because it's supposed to be versus anyway. So yeah. Suck on that, gamer.
I'll suck it good. Because I like Final Fantasy 15.
And then they showed Deus Ex Mankind Divided, a new trailer, some gameplay. It looks good. I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. Like they showed this new bullets, not bullet system, but like you can change your ammo type and like you take out different targets like differently. Because like he put up or he loaded his gun with the EMP bullet, shot a camera, took it out. So I'm guessing there's like different like maybe some thermal ammo to set stuff on fire. Who knows what else there is? I guess we'll find out. And he's like had that thing where like he shoots out the little the taser thingies in his arm that's in the first trailer. That was actually like in the game this time, and it shot like a bunch of stuff, like not just like line of sight, but stuff that's like in the foreground too. I was like, whoa, that was crazy. So that's cool. And like it brought and like you could see the cover system from Human Revolution is back, and just I'm pumped. I'm just pumped. And he had like he also had like the bullet shield at the end of the first trailer when he like just turns into like diamond skin or whatever it's called, nanite skin, whatever, and just
tesslated armor.
That was awesome. And he's like engaging in combat, even though like, his eyes were covered, so he couldn't see. So I was like, I don't know how that works, but I guess he's augmented, so I guess his eyes can like see even when they're covered. So yeah.
I actually like that they're actually like he's in cutscenes where it's like his visor is like retracted, because that was like the dumbest thing in the first game. It was like every single conversation he's in, he has his glasses on.
Like, also they said that like it seems like in this one like the choices and consequences is going to be like even more like crazy as far as like your
story.
Yeah, it's like your endings will depend on him, like the way the game is played, the way people react to you, like all that like cool stuff that's like choice and consequences. They got it in here, and like my gameplay or my playthrough and Trioptical's playthrough and gamers playthrough will be completely different if we do different stuff depending on what we do and stuff. So,
I sure hope so, because like the first game, you know, the ending was like,
yeah,
choose your ending.
Which one do you want? So that's cool. I cannot wait. And it's 2016, so or they say early 2016, so I was like, not this year, but whatever. I'm good. Man, 2016, so good. So it's already like going to eclipse the year of the video game, because the year of the video game was kind of a bust. So it's like, you know, 2016 is like, you know, redemption year for year of the video game. That should have been, in my opinion.
Yes.
And then there was some sort of Final Fantasy Portal app thing they showed, but they didn't really explain what it was. Well, the dude, I think we know. Was this the part where the guy was talking in Japanese? I don't remember, but he might have been. I was just like, I don't know what he's saying, but he said Final Fantasy Portal, or the slide was Final Fantasy Portal app, and it's something. I don't know what it does. Whatever. And then they closed it really weirdly, because they were like, we have a team that is specifically focused on making JRPGs on consoles, and I was like. RPG's like, they don't do that already? And I was like super confused. I was like, they don't? I don't know. What's going on? It's called and like the game they're working on is called Project Setsuna, and I guess it's gonna be out, or maybe we'll get more info 2016. So yeah, that was that.
Tokyo RPG Factory is the studio name.
God, that
Which,
name.
man, like, you don't really want to think about RPGs coming out of a factory, though. So that's kind of like, yep, we're just pumping them out.
Unless they get them out on a timely manner, unlike the other output from Square Enix's other studios, just saying, or on the Japanese side, at least. Ugh.
So maybe we do want them to pump them out. Because right now it really is art house style, like, whatever, release dates, man. We don't need that kind of pressure.
So yeah, that was the Square Enix event, and I gotta say they did win me over, because I've been really down on Square Enix lately. So I was like, whatever. I had very extremely low expectations for this. I was like, we'll see. Deus Ex will be there. At least there's that. Whatever else they show. It'll be a surprise to me, because I have extremely low expectation for these guys from their current output. And I guess they're trying to turn it around, so good luck with that. Looks like they're on the up and up with it, so yeah, we'll see. I just realized something. I could have just changed this image and use whatever. I'll just upload this video as a video, because whatever. I could have had this image up the whole time, and then it would have just been able to use it as this video instead of whatever. Ugh.
Mm, oh well.
Stupid me. So, does anybody have anything else to add to the Square Enix thingy?
I didn't think it was a good showing. There was a lot of stuff that you expected, and if it's been announced, at least the pattern has been in the last few years. If it's been announced, you show a substantial part, like gameplay. But they went with the trailers, and it just seemed like, why are we all even here? Like, none of this stuff was actually live, and the stuff that was live was speeches. And, like, those are boring. As for the games, we'll see. The ones I'm most excited for are those that are probably going to spend a long time in development. And surprisingly, maybe the Lara Croft Go game. I want to check that out.
I guess one thing that's cool is like, now that we're done with all the like major conferences, there wasn't anybody spending it, or I guess outside of the Gears Ultimate Edition, nobody spent like a significant amount of time or like brought up a major point of remaster. Here we go. Now available on PSN or Xbox Live. So that was nice. Because I was definitely thinking Square Enix would do that, because they're kind of like the crime, or like the prime suspect for doing that. So, but we got Final Fantasy VII HD remake, but it's not coming out for who knows how long. Whatever, I'm cool with it. I can wait another 10 years. To wait for, what was the last game I waited a long time for? I don't know, but yeah, I can wait. So yeah. I didn't think EA didn't do it. I was expecting them to possibly do it, but they didn't, so that was cool.
Now the only one
didn't
that
do
the
it.
conferences mentioned was Gears and Dishonored.
Oh, there's the Ultimate Dishonored edition. I still haven't watched the Bethesda one.
Oh, okay. Yep, they're doing that.
Really? Alrighty then. So yeah, I guess that's it for aimless gut reactions until the. I don't know if I can watch the PC one, dude. 3 hours. Ugh, we'll see.
At night.
That
I'm
too.
very tired.
We'll see what happens. Is that all that stuff is the PC one?
Yep.
Alright, cool. So now we can finally see what's at the show floor and what's people will have, and then report back tomorrow on an actual episode. Or whenever we're recording this week. I have no idea. Maybe we are, maybe we aren't. Who knows? So yeah, check us out, aimlesspodcast.com, aimlesspodcast, YouTube and whatnot, and wherever else on the internet. And if you're not doing that, then until you see or hear from us again, it's Aimless Podcast, and we're now signing off.